Dominik Solanke and Dejan Kulusevski had our hosts 2-0 up inside the opening 11 minutes, but the Blues didn't panic during a fast and furious first half. Jadon Sancho quickly halved the arrears with a fine long-range effort, and only Fraser Forster stopped us leveling matters up, Cole Palmer and Pedro Neto among those denied. While Spurs were not without chances of their own, we still looked the more likely to get the game's fourth goal. It arrived from a pinpoint Palmer penalty on 61 minutes. Enzo Fernandez then completed the comeback as he continued his rich vein of form in front of goal, before another Palmer spot kick, this time a Panenka, had the away end in dreamland. A very late Son Heung-min consolation was about as good as it got for Tottenham. Enzo Maresca and his players' celebrations at full-time underlined the significance of this London derby win, and in particular the team's goal-scoring threat and ability to recover from adversity. 7 changes once more. Just as at Southampton on Wednesday, Enzo Maresca made 7 changes to his starting 11, with plenty of our Premier League regulars returning. Robert Sanchez was back in goal, with Benoit Badiashile joining Levi Colwill in the heart of defence. Moises Caicedo operated in the inverted right-back role he took up against Villa, while Neto, Sancho, and Nicholas Jackson freshened up our attack. Romeo Lavia accompanied Enzo Fernandez in midfield. Slips proved costly. Both teams had already looked lively going forward by the time Tottenham took a 5th-minute lead. Marc Cucurella slipped, allowing Brennan Johnson to roam forward down the right and cross for Solanke, who beat Colwill to turn it on the slide. History repeated itself 6 minutes later. Cucurella slipped on the sodden turf as he went to pass the ball, and it was worked to Kulusevski, who drifted across our 18-yard line and snuck his shot through a crowd and inside Sanchez's left-hand post. Christian Romero, a pre-match doubt for Tottenham, was forced off on the quarter hour, replaced by Radu Dragusin. With the hosts' backline still adjusting, Sancho halved the deficit in style. A Sancho special. He received a pass from Cucurella wide on the left touchline, drove inside Pedro Porro and blasting a 20-yard strike past Fraser Forster and in off the post. We nearly made it 2-2 instantly, but Palmer missed his kick after good work from Jackson and the enterprising Enzo Fernandez. There was no let-up in the goalmouth action as both teams effectively turned the ball over inside the opposition half. Son Heung-min shot not far over, and then Forster made 2 excellent saves in quick succession, first getting down low to parry a fierce Palmer drive, and then keeping out Neto's follow-up with an outstretched boot. The chances kept coming. On 35 minutes, Pape Matar Sarr headed a corner against the top of the crossbar and over. We were caught playing out again and were grateful Solanke, a few yards out, couldn't get a clean contact on Son's pass. Pushing hard. We finished a high-octane first half the stronger. Jackson was twice released and twice thwarted by a sliding Dragusin challenge as he got his shot away, but all the evidence pointed to the fact the scoring was not done. For the second 45 minutes, Lavia made way for Malo Gusto. The Belgian had taken a blow to the face on the stroke of half-time. Caicedo moved into midfield. Only another superb Forster stopped us drawing level a couple of minutes after the restart. Cucurella and Sancho deftly combined inside the box, with the latter's strike clawed away by Tottenham's keeper at point-blank range. We couldn't quite force home the loose ball. At the end of a prolonged spell of possession, Enzo whipped a 20-yarder just wide with Forster worried, before the keeper got 2 hands to Gusto's sweet strike. Patience pays. The Chelsea fans in that corner of the stadium sensed a goal was coming, and it duly arrived on the hour. Sancho silkily slipped a pass into the box for Caicedo to run onto, and he reached it a fraction before the sliding Ibisuma. Penalty Chelsea, which Palmer fired into the left-hand corner, Forster diving the other way.